Hello students, welcome to my channel Rachna Study Point. So students, today I am going to explain The Little Girl chapter 3 part 3. Hours later, when grandmother had wrapped her in a shawl and rocked her in the rocking chair, the child clung to her soft body. What did God make fathers for? She sobbed. Here is a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose, go to sleep, pet. You will forget all about it in the morning. I tried to explain to father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. But the child never forgot. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back and red color flew into her cheeks. Now in the third line, students, here is a word meaning clung. It means to attach yourself to something. Hours later, Kezia tried to explain her position. She said that she had been preparing birthday gift for father and had to stuff in with something. Now Kezia was so afraid. She had got beating. Her father had hit her small little palm with a ruler, and many hours later her grandmother wrapped her in a shawl and was trying to pacify her. She made her sit in her lap, it means her grandmother, on a rocking chair, and she was trying to put Kezia to sleep. And Kezia clung to her grandmother. What did God make fathers for? She sobbed. So Kezia was still not comfortable. She was crying and said that God should not have made fathers. She hated her father. She was so innocent. She didn't know what wrong she had done. She was just preparing a gift for him. She was heartbroken as he didn't understand her, and she said that God should not have made fathers. Then grandmother said, here is a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose, go to sleep, pet. You will forget all about in the morning. I tried to explain father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. Now Kezia's grandmother was trying to pacify her. She gave her a handkerchief to blow her nose in it and go to sleep. She added that by morning Kezia would forget the beating. Kezia tried to justify herself. She said that she was trying to explain to him that reason for tearing the sheets of paper, but he was not ready to listen to her. So again we see that the little child was so innocent. She didn't realize that her father hit her to teach her a lesson, so that she didn't touch anything that did not belong to her. But the child never forgot. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back and a red color flew into her cheeks. Means now Kezia's grandmother had told her to go to sleep and that by morning she would forget the beating that her father gave her. But Kezia never forget the beating that she had got. Whenever she saw her father approaching to her, she would keep her hand behind her back because she felt that maybe he would hit her again, and red color flew into her cheeks. Whenever she saw her father, she got scared and her cheeks got full of red color. In the 9th paragraph, the McDonalds lived next door. McDonald was a person. They had 5 children. Looking through a gap in the fence, the little girl saw them playing tag in the evening. The father with the baby Mao and his shoulders, 2 little girls hanging onto his coat pocket, ran round and round the flower beds, shaking with laughter. Once he saw the boys turn the hose on him, and he tried to catch them, laughing all the time. Here, the writer tells us about Kezia's neighbors. Her neighbors were family named MacDonald. In all, McDonald's had 5 children, and Kezia would peep at them through a hole in the fence. She would see that the family had a lot of fun. They played a game called tag. So all the children along with their father would have a lot of fun. Mr. MacDonald would make his little baby Mao sit on his shoulders, and the two little daughters they would hang on to his coat pockets. So all the children were so much attached to their father. They loved him so much that they would stick to him, and then they would run around the garden, around the flower beds, and they would laugh and laugh and laugh. Kezia also wanted to have such fun with her father, and she missed it. One day she saw that the little sons of MacDonald opened the hose on his. They opened the water pipe and tried to make him wet. But Mr. MacDonald was not angry with them. He tried to catch them, and he was laughing this way. Very strange for Kezia, because her father was just the opposite of Mr. MacDonald. Now in the 10th paragraph you can see there is a picture in this chapter. There were MacDonald was playing with their children, and whatever Kezia had been seen, she realized her father was not that type of person like MacDonald. In the 10th paragraph, then it was she decided there were different sorts of fathers. Suddenly one day mother became ill, and she and grandmother went to hospital. The little girl was left alone in the house with Alice, the cook. That was all right in the daytime, but while Alice was putting her to bed, she grew suddenly afraid. Now when Kezia saw Mr. MacDonald, she realized that he was quite opposite to her father. She felt that God had made various kind of fathers. One day Kezia's mother fell ill, so she was taken to the hospital, and the grandmother also went along with her. Now Kezia was all alone at home with the cook named Alice, the name of the cook. Now Kezia was fine during the day, but at night when the cook put Kezia to bed all alone, Kezia started feeling scared. What will I do if I have nightmare? She asked. I often have nightmares, and then Granny takes me into her bed. I can't stay in the dark. It all gets whispery. Nightmare. Here is a word meaning nightmare. It means a bad dream. Kezia asked Alice that if she had a bad dream, what would she do all alone? Kezia explained to Alice that whenever she had nightmares, she would go to her grandmother and she would sleep with her. So she said that she couldn't stay all alone in the dark because she would be scared. She could hear different kinds of whispering sound, which made her feel that there was someone around her. Now you just go to sleep, child, said Alice, pulling off her socks, and don't you scream and wake your poor pa. But the same old nightmare came. The butcher with a knife and a rope, who came nearer and nearer, smiling that dreadful smile, while she couldn't move, could only stand still, crying out, Grandma, Grandma. She woke shivering to see father beside her bed, a candle in his hand. What's the matter? He said. It means Kezia, father asked to Kezia. So now this is nightmare that Kezia had often. She would see a butcher, so this butcher would hold a big knife, a huge butcher's knife and a rope, and he would approach Kezia. He had a dreadful smile on his face, and once Kezia would see him, she would feel that she was unable to move. She was so much scared to him. She was terrified to see this butcher, and in her sleep Kezia cried out for help. She called for her grandmother. When Kezia woke up, she was shivering, she was trembling, and she saw that her father was standing next to her bed and he was holding a candle in his hand. So Kezia's father had heard her screams and he had heard that Kezia was calling for her grandmother and he had come to help her. Now he asked Kezia what was the matter, why she was screaming. In this paragraph, there is a word butcher. A butcher is a person who cuts animals, who cuts meat. 11th paragraph. Oh, a butcher, a knife, I want granny. He blew out the candle, bent down and caught up the child in his arms, carrying her along the passage to the big bedroom. A newspaper was on the bed. A half-smoked cigar was near his reading lamp. He put away the paper, threw the cigar into fireplace, then carefully tucked up the child. He lay down beside her, half asleep still with the butcher's smile all about her it seemed. She crept close to him, snuggled her head under his arm, held tightly to his shirt. Now Kezia was still scared of the nightmare. She said that there was a butcher. He was holding a dreadful knife and wanted her grandmother. So here we can see the affection that Kezia's father has for her. He blew the candle off, he lifted her and carried her to his bedroom. Here is a word meaning tucked up. It means covered up nicely in the bed. Kezia's father lay her in his bed next to him and covered her with the top sheets. Here is a word meaning snuggled. It means moved into a warm or comfortable position. Now Kezia felt her father's affection and so she went close to him. She snuggled herself towards her father and she held to his shirt so tightly she would not feel scared again, and now Kezia had overcome her fear of her father. Then the dog didn't matter. She lay still. Here, rub your feet against my leg and get them warm, said father. Now once Kezia was with her father, she was no longer afraid. He asked Kezia to rub her feet against his legs so that they become warm. Now in the last paragraph, paragraph 12, tired out, he slept before the little girl. A funny feeling came over her. Poor father, not so big after all, and with no one to look after him. He was harder than grandmother, but it was a nice hardness, and every day he had to work and was too tired to be a Mr. MacDonald. She had torn up all his beautiful writing. She stirred suddenly and sighed. Now here Kezia realized her mistake and she had affection towards her father. She felt that her father was a poor man. He worked so hard. He was not so big as she found him to be earlier. Now she felt that her father was a poor man who worked very hard, and so he got so tired that he went off to sleep and didn't play with her like Mr. MacDonald didn't with his children. But Kezia felt that her father's heart was also full of love for her. She realized that she has torn up his important documents, the speech that he has written, and all the realization makes her take a deep breath. She realizes that she had been wrong, and that is why her father had beaten her. He had been so strict with her. Now Kezia realized whatever she did mistake, that's why her father was beat. What's the matter? Asked her father. Another dream. Oh, said the little girl, my head's on your heart. I can hear it going. What a big heart you have got, father dear. Now, although Kezia's father was asleep, he heard her sigh. He heard the sound that Kezia made and he asked her what the matter was. Was she again watching a bad dream? Kezia replied to her father that she had placed her head on her father's shirt and she could hear his heart beat. and she complimented her father that he had a big heart. So Kezia is showing her love for her father as she had realized that her father also loved her. Now student, paragraph has been completed line by line. Now I am going to give you a short summary of this chapter, The Little Girl. The Little Girl is the story of a little girl, Kezia, who misunderstood her father's strictness and usually remained scared of him. She kept a distance from him. Whenever he would be at home, she considered him to be as big as a giant. She would often get nervous and stutter while talking to him. She longed for his love and affection like her neighbor Mr. MacDonald. Once she was kept indoors as she was affected by cold. Her grandmother suggested that she make a gift for her father's birthday. Next week, they decided that Kezia would make a pincushion for him. Kezia made a beautiful pincushion, but she accidentally made a mistake. She filled it with bits of paper that's pincushion and sew up the fourth side. However, she didn't that those papers contain her father's very important speech for the Port Authority. Although she accepted her mistake and tries to explain the reason why she does it, but her father was too angry to listen to her reason and punished her with a ruler on her palm. Most importantly, one evening she saw Mr. MacDonald playing with her 5 children, laughing and enjoying with them. This event influenced Kezia that all the fathers are not similar. She concluded that some father is caring and loving like Mr. MacDonald and some are harsh like her father. However, her attitude towards her father changed. Someday, her mother needs to be hospitalized and her grandmother goes with her. So, Kezia was alone in the house with the cook. The day went fine, but the night was different issue. In the middle of the night, she woke up of fear, screaming and weeping, and she had a terrible nightmare. When Kezia opened her eyes, she saw her father right next to her. Her father carried her to his bedroom and made her comfortable and warm on his bed. Further, her father told her to rub her feet with his legs and set them warm. She spent the night with him, feeling comfortable and safe. After all that, she realized that her father was not a bad person and he loves and cares for her in his own way. Moreover, he had to work a whole day to provide for his family and was too weary by evening to play with her. Now Kezia is satisfied to his father, and she realized her father was also a good person to her. Though the little girl, the writer wanted to portray the bond of love and care between the parents and their children. Now this chapter has been completed with line by line explanation and in the short summary in the end of the explanation.